Hey guys, welcome to Disney Hobby Guys. Thanks for joining me. This is a continuation of the Flesh and Blood Everfest first edition cases that I picked up. I just wanted to kind of review, quote unquote, a bad case versus one that's really good. I still have one that's unopened, but these are the polls in the exact order of the boxes that I opened. Now, the order of the boxes don't really matter. I mean, once I take them out of the case, it doesn't really matter what order you open them, but it just so happened top row is first, second, third, fourth box, right? So this is the first case, and as you can see, there was this one box that only had one cold foil in it, nothing else. That was terrible. That was the first box that I opened, and then the second one had two cold foils right here, and the extended art. This one had an extended art and also two cold foils, extended art, cold foil. So nothing too amazing with this box, with this case overall. Okay, there's not a whole lot going on. And remember, this case had no legendaries. Okay, so then we look at this one. This is the second case that I opened. First, second, third, fourth box. And you can see that this is pretty much a home run in terms of what was pulled from the case itself, right? Now, again, the order of the box openings don't really matter. I mean, it just so happens that I randomly chose the boxes, and that's what I opened, for those particular boxes. But you see up here, we have two cold foils, one extended, one cold foil, extended, two cold foils, no extended, one extended, and then one cold foil. And you can see that there's a pretty good turnaround of the trinkets. I guess they're called trinkets, right? So these ones right here. So altogether I had 4 in this one case. And if you look over here too, I had 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. So it looks like there's about 4 of these trinket things in cold foils whenever you buy a first edition case of it. And then it's also really consistent with the extended art too. So with the extended art, I got 3 in this case, and over here I also got 3 in this case. So I guess when you're opening up a case, maybe we can kind of expect that 3 extended arts, about 4 of the 4 of these trinket cards, and then it looks like, with the side ones that we get, those are the slots that you could potentially find a legendary, or you can potentially find a fabled. So in this particular case, I got double equipment in here, which is great. I'll take equipment any day in cold foil. So that's pretty good. So in my, I guess, wild card slots for the premium stuff, I got those too. And then over here, the wild card slot was this, man, that was a jackpot. It was this one was an equipment, but then you also got this one too, which is a gem. They're both guardians, so I feel like guardians in this set really got a big buff on it. But I mean, I don't know. Overall, I feel it's pretty satisfying between these two boxes. I think maybe they need to work on their spread a little bit more. I kind of feel like when it's a high box, then you're really feeling like, oh my goodness, I just won a jackpot. But when it's a really low box, or like a really bad box, it kind of really, it feels disgusting. I mean, most LGSs around here are charging about 90, 95 out the door with tax and everything like that. There's some that have like those membership programs very similar to Alpha Investments Patreons around where I live. And it brings down the costs to about like 65 a box, and then with the membership being allocated in there, it kind of brings it around like $68 to $70 a box, which is still really good. If you're saving about 20 bucks a box, that's $80 per case that you're kind of saving on. So it's a great program. It's a great game store to kind of subscribe with. And overall, they're really kind of the best in this area. They have great customer service. They're really interested in their communities. They're interested in their players. So that's where I picked it up. if this is available in March, I probably will scoop up another 3 cases and probably just do more. I mean, I don't know if I am or not, but overall, I feel that this experience was really, really good. Aside from that, I really don't know what to expect on that next case. I mean, hypothetically speaking, if there's only supposed to be one fabled in a palette, what are the chances that my LGS got 2 different palettes and they happen to pull the fable from each of those palettes, and then they got that allotment? I mean, I don't know what happens behind distributor alliance. I don't know how they divvy up their products and send them out and stuff, but it seems that the most consistent thing about this is 4 trinkets, four cold foil trinkets, 3 extended arts, and 2 kind of wildcard slots that could be either equipment, legendaries, or fableds. So I don't know. Maybe I just, for these 2 cases, I just, it was a coincidence, right? It wasn't actually what you should expect. But if you look at it, so like these were the ones that had extended arts, right? Box 2, 3, and 4 over here had extended arts. Box 1, 2, and 4 had that. And you could see that with the extended art box, you get hit pretty hard over here, right? So this is really similar to, you got an extended art and only 1 cold foil, right? Nothing else, right? You don't have a third one over here. And the same thing happened over here, 1 extended art with 1 cold foil. I think in this box in particular, this was terrible. That was probably one of the most depressing things that I've opened up. Pretty much was that one right there. But the overall spread of this haul is pretty uniform. It's pretty uniform. Four trinkets, 3 extended, and then the legendary and the fable. So I mean, what are your thoughts? How has your case opening experiences been? Do you think that overall this product is good or bad? I mean, I've been talking to some people that play this game, and a lot of those people have kind of mentioned that the set is really not worth opening. It's more of a, you buy it, you hold it just because it's first edition, and see what happens later on down the road. I mean, the prices of the cold foil trinkets are almost comical in the sense that they're probably all under $10 at this point. So, I mean, if you're getting 4 of these cold foil trinkets and they're selling, you can go to somebody or a TCG player and buy them for $10. That's only, that's $40 worth of cards, but I don't even think they're worth $10. Realistically speaking, in the next few weeks, they probably will drop to like sub 5s, I would say. And if they drop to sub 5s, then you're paying $20 for those had you had gone to TCG Player with shipping and everything like that included, right? And if you're paying about 70 a box for these and you're getting a case, then that's $280, right? So the value of getting $280 back, if this is what LSS is considering quote unquote premium cards, right? That's not good. I mean, if you're expected to get 3 of these or 4 of these trinkets and they're going for 5, then that's $20. That means your EV of your box, you're already expecting to only make 20 from that slot. So what does that leave you? That leaves you 3 extended arts and then 2 wildcard slots. Well, if you have 3 like extended arts, and the extended arts are not really even going more than 20, or I think when I looked at it, some of the extended arts go from like 10 all the way up to maybe 90, give or take, for some of the more coveted ones, and you only get 3 of them inside your case. If you're getting 20 from all your cold foil trinkets, and then you're getting, what, let's say hypothetically speaking, you get 1 that's 90, and then the other 2 are like 10 apiece, that's 120 plus 20, right? Did I do that right? 90, $10 a piece, that's 110. 110 plus 20, that's 130. So your EV of your case is innately going to be 130. So the only thing that's really going to bring it over the top is your spice, your wild card options, which are these right here. I mean, at the time of this filming, this is about a $27 card, give or take, and I think this one's 25, give or take. So if we're talking about what did I say, 130 plus potentially 50, that's 180, and you paid, you would be paying about 280 for your case. So you're down in the whole 100 just out the gates, just from your EV. So I don't know if this set would be worth it in that sense. But then you get crazy things like this, right? You get crazy ones like this. At the time of this filming, the Stalagmite, that's probably 130. The Fabled is probably like, what, 350, give or take. So 130, 350. You're talking about 480 right there, for this. So you do kind of even out, right? Between these two, you're down 100 here, but over here you're over about 200. So you're still in profit, quote unquote, of 100. So even though you open it, you're not completely in the red, but you would have to find a box like this that actually was a home run. So I don't know if that's something that is worth it in the long term to open this, because the chances of getting something like that is just next to none. I don't know if you're going to be able to get any of them, this good, so to speak. I think this is almost like a fairy tale box, which is great because, I'm a Disney fan and I believe in a dream and all that stuff. So that's pretty good. So that's kind of my thoughts on if you want to open this or not. The reason why I personally like opening up Flesh and Blood is because I used to be a Magic player and a Pokemon player. And even if you go to Alpha Investments Patreon program, which is now closed, you're paying roughly around, 80 to $90 a box, give or take. You're talking about at 90 a pop, let's say there's 90 a pop, that's $360 for that case. No, that's not even $360, that's more, right? 360 plus 180, what is that? A 440, 540. You're paying about 540 for that case. And for you to potentially get so much less than that, I don't know if that's really worth it. At least with this, you're only spending 280, and you get the sensation of opening up your packs, but it's not so much that's going to break your bank on buying these cases. So I think that LSS did a good job of that. I think they did a really good job of figuring out a price point so that the players can actually enjoy opening up their products and experience their products, all that good stuff. But I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of scared to open up that third case, to be honest, because I mean, what are the chances? I'm not gonna get another one of these. The most I can hope for is another one of these, which I will gladly take if I get another one of these. I mean, I can keep one for my collection and then use the other one to play if I really want to, or just wait until Unlimited comes out and just buy this as a non-cold foil and just use that. Just like this Dread Boar. This Dread Boar, I actually have it as a non-foil, so I can always just use that, and this is just for my collection, right? So what are your thoughts about Everfest so far? What do you like about this set? What don't you like about this set? Do you feel that this whole carnival theme that they have going for it, like how did you receive that, or like how do you think about that? Because I don't know about playing a deck like that with these carnival cards. I know that there's this one hero that comes in a set that you can build a carnival deck out of, but I don't know, man. If your guardians are swinging for 14 damage, I just don't see how that merchant deck can get you enough defense and damage output to overtake a guardian that's hitting you for that hard. So anyways, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I'm really new to the YouTube scene, so I know that my videos need help. So I'm sorry, but if you at least found the box openings informative, I mean, leave me a comment below. Even constructive criticism if you want to say, hey, you suck, or your pronunciation is terrible, which it is. Truthfully, it is. Feel free. Just leave it down there so that at least I got some feedback going about it. But aside from that, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for the support if you have joined and subscribed. You guys take care.